Hello there, channel members, friends, and followers from around the world. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for tonight's show. A very Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate the occasion. Of course, I am very thankful for all of you joining me here on Christmas Eve. Today, the 24th of December, 2022. The year is almost over, and I am very glad to be here this evening to bring to you this live stream from Kuwait City, Kuwait. It is 2100 hours local time, 1800 Zulu time for our flight today from M.2, I hope I said in Tonga, to Nadi Airport in the Fiji Islands. Very special place today. I've learned that there is a country called Tonga today, which is very cool. And of course, today's stream is sponsored by the Q8 Pilot official channel partners, iniBuilds. And of course, as soon as we land at Nadi Airport, we're going to be taking a look at the beautiful rendition of Nadi Airport by iniScene. I want to welcome all of you guys. We have Ro Page, Mr. Martini, Ron Anderson, Meg King. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. We have also with us Sahin, Matan. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Angelo, welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you very much for being here and for being a member of the Q8 Pilot channel. I appreciate it. Wingflex, welcome aboard, my friend. Excuse me. We have also German. Hello, good evening to you, my friend. No worries at all, my friend. Andy, welcome aboard. QWERTY Moose, welcome aboard, my friend. I'm doing very well, thanks for asking. Hello, Rob, welcome aboard, my friend. What I've done for our stream today, just in the interest of time, I do realize that it's Christmas Eve and you perhaps want to spend some time with your loved ones as well. So I prepped the aircraft. We are ready to start our engines. So what we're going to do is, by the way, the scenery that you're seeing here of M.2 in Tonga is freeware, available at the flightsim.to website. The aircraft is ready for engine start. We have the APU running. I will show you the flight plan real quick here. So basically, let me bring up our Volanta today. And our flight plan today is quite simple. We are going to be departing in November Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot runway 11 through the Andrew 1 Papa through the Hobart transition. We are then taking Bravo 598 to Sanib, then direct to NA or November Alpha, then direct to Vibex, direct to Mikax, and then direct to Nadi. We're going to be performing an RNAV approach runway 09er, and should be a fun flight and should be a fun destination to look at once we arrive. We are all ready to go, so we are going to turn on our beacon lights. Anti-collision lights are on. We're going to make sure the packs are off for engine start, and we are now ready to start our engines. We're going to start with engine number 2 first, and there we go. And now we have the fuel valves open and the engine is now spooling. Jonathan, hello, my friend. Merry Christmas to you. Ivan, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. And we have also Tuck 679er. Welcome aboard. Aviation 20. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. And good luck to all of you guys on the giveaway. Bob Simmers. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here with us this evening. And let's go ahead and give it fuel. Right, and now the engines are, the engine number 2 is starting. Very nice part of the world that I actually did not know about. And so thank you, iniBuilds, for bringing Fiji Islands for us to know this part of the world. And yeah, it's actually a very nice rendition of the airport, and you'll be able to, I love the Fiji Airways livery. Looks really, really cool. Very artistic. Right, we have a good start on engine number 2. And ladies and gentlemen, we have With us today, Duhel just became a member here at the Kuwait Pilot channel. Welcome aboard to the exclusive membership group. And Carl Childers, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us, sir. Merry Christmas to you if you celebrated, Carl. Thank you very much for being here and for all your support throughout the years. You've been my rock here on the Kuwait Pilot channel. Thank you very much for everything that you've done for me and the channel. I appreciate it very much. We have Burger Pops. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here. All right, we have a good start on the engine number 2. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. And there we go. And for engine number 1, we can turn on the pack to high and close the isolation valve. And now we have the engine number 1 spooling at about 20% or so. We'll introduce fuel. There we go. That's good. And fuel is coming up. I thought it would be a nice way to end the year with a special giveaway for you guys for your outstanding support throughout the year here on the channel. And I wanted to give you guys something special, so I hope that you enjoy. Whoever wins enjoys it. Dohill, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thank you very much for becoming a member and for being here this evening. Mika B, hello, my friend. Merry Christmas to you. All right, and we have now both engines is stable, engines 1 and 2. Need to put some volume here on my mic. All right, so everything is looking good. We are doing flaps 10 today because this is a very short runway. So let's first set the overhead panel. So we're going to come over here and we're going to turn on the yaw damper. Everything here looks good. Generators are on. Both generators are on. Fasten seat belt and non-smoking signs are both on. We're going to turn on the probe heat. Hydraulics are on. Packs to auto. Isolation valve to auto. Engine bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. The APU can go to off. And the engine mode selectors go to continuous, and we can turn on the taxi light, and the runway turn-off lights are both on, and everything is configured for our departure. The runway is on the far end, so it's going to be a kind of a long taxi. We're going to set flaps 10 today for this departure. All right, here we go. I wonder if they have the seats. Yeah, it looks like they are custom seats there for this airline. And if we look here to the engines, that actually looks really cool. I really like those engines. Yeah. All right, perfect. All right, let's... Ooh, that's not what we wanted to do. We wanted to flaps 10. Why did it go all the way? All right, so let's put it back. I believe that's flaps 5. Why is it acting up today? Right, flaps 5 and flaps 10. Perfect. Okay. All right, so flaps are set. Everything is configured. We are ready to go. So let's go ahead and release the parking brake. Parking brake released, and let's taxi to the runway. There we go. We're going to start the clock. Correct, Carl. I think the controller, my joystick, has the flap switch, and for some reason when you push it down it goes all the way down, and when you push it up it goes all the way up. Not sure why. Again, this is the DX12 issue that I hope Microsoft fixes in due course. We're going to set up the terrain on the first officer side. It's just a serious immersion breaker right there. can see it there. It just really is pretty bad. All right, we're gonna turn right and go all the way to the far end of the runway. So we are going to go ahead and turn on our lights and strobe lights as well. Right, there we go. Should be a interesting flight. I don't think I've ever done a flight in this part of the world before. There's a nice wing view there. Yeah, unfortunately we're going to get those patches there, which is an issue with DX12. And by the way, we do have FSLTL today running in the background as well for live traffic. Of course, this is an area in the world that we are probably not going to see that much AI traffic. Is this NFFN? No, that would be NFTF. That would be Fa'amoto in Tonga. We are heading to NFFN, which is Nadi Airport in the Fiji Island. To get the route, guys, just type !route and you'll get the route of our flight today. Opened up the sim for the first time since launch. Great to see the PMDG 737 out. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Great aircraft. And I'm starting to really like the iniBuild's A310. It's really a very well-developed aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Aero Knowledge, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here with us. Andres, hello, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I hope you are well and safe. And yeah, guys, it's been a great 2022 personally for me, for the channel. I hope it is for all of you guys as well. And we're going to talk about a little bit about what to expect in terms of content in the coming days. I just hate those patches. The DX12 problem. Yeah. I thought it was something to do with my internet initially when I started seeing this. But then I was told that this is actually a known bug in DX12. Looks like you guys are already entering the giveaway. Q8, could I ask you to fly to the Philippines? I will definitely do that. I assure you that there are two places where I promised you guys to fly. One is Tel Aviv, and the other one is in the Philippines. All right, here we go. Let's make the turn and line up with the runway. This is runway 11 today for departure. Right, lining up. Runway 11. Fortunately, we're going to have to live with those patches. All right, let's bring the aircraft to a stop here. We're going to arm the throttle. Flaps are set. Everything is ready to go. All right, parking brakes are released. And we're going to take it to about 40% of N1. And toga. We are not derating our takeoff today just because of the short runway.
80 knots.
Check.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gears going up. Beautiful. All right, let's pitch down, gain some speed. Speed check. And we're going to track the flaps. Excellent. VNAV. Fly Lilo. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. LNAV. And auto command A is engaged. Landing gear can go to the off position. And the engine selectors go to off. Looks like a bit dark here in the overhead panel. So let's bring up some lights. Circuit breakers, panel lights. That's much better. You know what? Let's I really can't see much, so I'm just gonna turn on the lights here. Some background light, floodlights, and we're gonna come back here and turn on the lights a little bit so things are more visible. Right, that's good. Excellent. And we now continue our climb to 36,000 feet, which is our final cruise altitude. There we go. Auto brake can go to the off position. Check this out. Beautiful clouds. Captain Ray, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us this evening. Just look at those beautiful engines. What a nice livery of the Fiji Airways. Right, continue our climb. We're close to 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn off the landing lights. And let's see here. Everything else looks good to me here. We can turn off the wing lights. And let's see. Bear reference set to standard. 10,000 feet is the transition altitude. And we're going to go through some clouds here. We are looking good. Continue to climb to 36,000 feet. Osama Muhammad, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Gulshan Kumar, welcome, my friend. Thank you very much for being here this evening. Tux679, I'm really impressed with the livery. Looks so exact to the real thing. Oh, wow, that's good to know. Thank you very much for that. Me and Fly Lily organization went to wish you, family, and the community amazing Christmas and a new year. Thanks again for your support. We love you. Fly Lilo, thank you very much for your kind words and your wishes. The feeling is definitely mutual. I wish you and the Fly Lilo organization, all the members of your organization, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I love you guys too. Again, a quick reminder for you guys that we are running a giveaway today, and the giveaway is for the Thrustmaster TRP or TPR rudder pedals, courtesy of the Q8 Pilot channel. And I hope that you guys, whoever wins it, I hope that you enjoy it. I've personally used those rudders, and they are excellent. They are just really excellent. It's an all metal construction and very fluid. There is sufficient tension in the rudder pedals to make it feel, realistic. So they're not like too soft, they're not too hard, and the use of the toe brakes comes very natural with those rudders. So they are excellent, really. One of the best products by Thrustmaster, if you ask me. No, EFB is ridiculous, but what else to expect from PMDG? Well, I think, first of all, they are working on an EFB one, and I think we can only expect quality from PMDG over the years. I think they have proven to be one of the best companies out there with very high quality study level add-ons. So this is what we can expect from them. The EFB is definitely a nice addition, but essentially the EFB is something that's being retrofitted on aircraft now. So it's actually very realistic not to fly with an EFB. I know they're fitting most aircraft now with EFBs, even the older aircraft. But flying the 737-8 without an FB is a completely realistic experience, and I think PMDG does a brilliant job in developing add-ons for the sim. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Abdul Abbas, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Right, we continue to 19,000 for 36,000. Let's take a look at the outside view real quick. There you have it. We are leaving Tonga right there behind us and heading over to the Fiji Islands today in this beautiful Fiji Airways livery. All right, so one of the things I like doing, which you probably all know now, is that we're going to cycle to the end. This is our final destination, runway 09er, and we're going to be performing an RNAV approach today, so there will be no ILS frequency or anything like that. But what I'd like to do is go to the fix page and type in RW 09er, and then create a 10 nautical mile range radius around it. And we're going to create another one today, which is 20 nautical miles. So we have two of them. And now if we go to flight plan and we step through, let's go here to the legs page and step through to TD, and there you go. There you have it. Let me increase the range a little bit. Now you can see this is our runway 09er, and we have the two rings. One is a 20 nautical mile ring and the other one is 10. This is of course done for situational awareness. And yeah, let's put the climb profile. Do we have the climb profile? We do. Let's put the climb profile and let's switch this back to 40 nautical miles. Right, we're doing well. And almost another 13,000 feet for our cruise altitude. Everything's looking cool. Perfect. A little bit of turbulence. So we're going to leave the fasten seatbelt signs turned on for the time being. And we'll turn them off once we are at our cruise altitude. I agree with you, Carl. You don't really need an EFB. I mean, I do like the one that comes with the. I do like the one that comes with the Tolus. Well, yeah, the Tolus does have one now. I like the one that comes with the Phoenix A320. But I just absolutely love flying the PMDG, and I think it's as a company. I think it's an excellent company with very very detailed and study level aircraft. Right, we continue to climb to our cruise altitude. About 62 nautical miles for top of climb. Well, Carl is also a real-world pilot, and quite an accomplished one. But Carl is type-rated on many aircraft, and he is a real-world pilot. All right, so basically 2022 has brought in a lot of changes to the flight simulation landscape. We've had, of course, the release of Sim Update 11 from Microsoft Flight Simulator, which brings DLSS 3 support. We've had X-Plane 12 released as well in 2022. And I think things have changed in terms of add-ons, in terms of software, in terms of hardware. I think the direction, the overall direction has changed. But if you look at the Navigraph survey results, it looks like there are less real-world pilots using flight simulation for training, and there is a shift towards using it for recreational purposes, mainly by people who are aviation enthusiasts. And that is, to me, a very interesting result from previous years. And what that means is the Microsoft simulation platform will more than likely gain a lot more growth and will continue to have the largest market share in terms of flight simmers. I have seen abundant videos, guides, news videos about what's coming, and update here and update there, and there is a reason why I haven't been doing all that kind of stuff. It's like an update, what's coming in X-Plane 12, what's coming in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The reason is there's just a plethora of content on YouTube, and for me to go and do just yet another one is, I think, an overkill in my view. I'd like to keep the channel content very unique, very niche, and for that reason, guys, I am going to be focusing more on X-Plane 12 in the coming period. Now, the reason is the reason is not because I don't enjoy Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just because I think there is a lot of content out there for flights, for Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's a lot more, of course, than X-Plane. And just by looking at the amount of content on Microsoft Flight Simulator is just so much that I think I don't want to be redundant. I don't want to create something that everyone else is doing, because it gives you guys no value. I mean, sure, for entertainment, I hope that I'm able to entertain you guys, and that you are, that you have a good time. that you have a good time watching my streams. But in terms of, sharing the knowledge, showing you new things, different things, I think X-Plane has a lot to offer. I am very excited about the X-Craft's E-Jets, which I've done my very first flight in this morning. I'm yet to collect all my notes and send them over to the developer for my first impressions, but that is to come very soon. I've also looked over the Zibo. It has received an update, and it is looking in tip-top shape. It's looking really, really good, guys. So I will probably revisiting the Zibo. I will be revisiting the Hotstar Challenger 650 in the days to come, and also the Boeing 747-200 by Felis. So those three aircraft definitely will be the subject of my upcoming streams on the channel. The 650, speaking of the Hotstar 650, I will tell you guys right now that it is by far the most advanced, detailed study level simulation of an aircraft in any flight sim platform as of today. There is nothing that comes close to the Hotstar Challenger 650. It is really, truly an aircraft that is so well developed with so much details. And again, I think it underscores the flexibility of X-Plane as a platform for developers to develop. They have all the APIs available. Nothing is locked other than the proprietary technologies like the clouds, I think, is locked. But everything else is pretty much open for developers to develop. And the Hotstar is a great testimony to that. What a really brilliant aircraft. The price of the aircraft is $114, and it's not cheap. But I will tell you guys, that aircraft is worth more. It's worth probably $150, and if it was priced at $150, I would still buy it. I would still recommend it. It's just really is the #1 aircraft for flight simulation. It allows you not just to fly the aircraft, but to study it, to understand how everything works, how the satellite system works, how the fueling works. In the recent updates, even the nose wheel cover, there is a pin there, and you need to remove the pin. In order to remove the pin, there is a small door where you open it and turn the switch on. But in order to be able to turn that, you need to turn on your hydraulics, and all of that is simulated. Not only that, not just the aircraft is simulated, but it comes with an FBO where you can actually walk around, and it simulates the experience of a corporate pilot. It is just by far the very best add-on I have seen for flight simulation. It is, by the way, it is, in terms of the quality and the depth of system simulation, it's better than the Phoenix, and it's better than the PMDG aircraft. In terms of depth of system simulation, nothing really comes close to the Hotstar 650 by the Challenger 650 by Hotstar. Thank you very much, Carl, for keeping things in check, my friend. I'm not sure really what's going on. I haven't been paying attention, but I trust you completely. So you do what you have to do. Raul, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thanks very much for being here and for being a member at the Q8 Pilot channel. I appreciate it very much. All right, we can now turn off the climb profile. There we go. And we're going to set this to It's all right. So TD is in 295 nautical miles. So we've got a little time there before we reach our destination, and that gives us a little time to talk about things. I haven't seen anything either, Carl. I'm not really sure what's the news on the 777 version 2. Bob Simon says it's going to miss the MSFS bids don't have X-Plane 12. Chicago Skyhawk, hello my friend. Lots of fire sales going on today across both flight sim platforms. I can imagine that. And yeah. I mean, it's a good opportunity again for the developers to also get some, you know, cash for their hard work over the year. And by the way, the airport we're flying to the Fiji Islands, NFFN, is on sale today only for 24 hours for £9.99. And then the regular price is, I believe, $13.99. So once we land, take a good look at it. And if you like it, then go ahead and grab it today as it is on sale. And I would like to give feedback about stream overlay. The progression thing, it looks too dark, so I can't see exactly what % we are. Oh, thanks, Omar, for that. I will try to fix that in our upcoming streams. Yeah, the updates on the 777 were a few weeks ago, but nothing since then. So, yeah. How is the X-Plane CRJ 900? Is it good? In all honesty, I have the 700. I do not have the 900, but essentially they are the same. It is an aircraft that I was planning on reviewing on the channel, but I never got. I've never gotten around to it. What I will say is this: first of all, the sounds are not great. It comes with the default FMC, which is not great. The exterior model is very good, I must say. The interior textures are not bad, but everything is inop. The sounds are, you know, again, not up to the standard. So if you ask me, should you spend your money on that CRJ, my answer would be no. Definitely do not invest your money there. It's not, in my view, it's not worth it. That's my honest opinion. Now, I wanted to do a stream, a video to review the Gulfstream, the AKD Gulfstream. Now, I will tell you guys. Since you, I know a lot of you guys were asking for that specific aircraft. So that aircraft is, it's kind of a shame that it has some issues. And my issues with that aircraft are related to the interior textures. They are terrible. They are just such an immersion breaker. So not good. The exterior model is acceptable. Again, not high fidelity, so don't expect anything wow. So it is okay. The interior is really bad. They've got some serious work to do. Now it's a shame. The reason I say it's a shame, and by the way, it comes also with the default FMC, which is which is a no-no for me. But the reason why I say it is a shame is if you look at the electronic flight bag that comes with it, they've actually simulated a lot of things, and they've really taken their time to put in a lot of details in the aircraft. And for that reason, I think it's a shame they didn't really focus on, you know, the things that matter the most to us flight simmers. So throughout the 8 years that I've been creating content on YouTube, very important for flight simmers is the 3D modeling, texturing, the sounds. Those things will really immerse you in the experience. And if those parts are broken, no matter how good your flight model is, for example, people are not going to enjoy the add-on. I would say most people would not enjoy the add-on. I think the masses will not enjoy. There are probably a few people that are very fanatic about the flight model, but for the majority, and as we've seen in the Navigraph, the survey results, most are not real-world pilots. They have an interest in aviation, and they are mostly doing it for recreational purposes. So for those people, I think the immersion breaker, such as lousy textures, lousy 3D model, is really going to make it very difficult for them to enjoy it. And from that perspective, when I purchase any add-on today, and the minute I load the aircraft, I would know that this is going to be either a hot cake, it's going to sell, or that it's not going to sell. It's very obvious to me, and I haven't been wrong about this in the past 5 years or so. There are a couple of aircraft that I was wrong about, but for the most part, for the past 5 years, I think I've been pretty much spot on in my final conclusion about add-ons. Now, if you like the CRJ, if you're really very kind of infatuated with the aircraft, it can give you something. It can give you some enjoyment. But for me, both the CRJ 900, 700 series as well as the AKD Gulfstream, both of those aircraft, to me, are not worth the investment. And if I look at the price point of those aircraft, and I compare them with, for example, the Phenom 300 by Arabesque. Now, Arabesque, if you look at the 3D modeling, the texturing, the sounds, the fidelity of their add-ons, they're second to none. They just create simply, when you look at the seat of a diamond aircraft created by Arabesque, it looks like leather. It looks like real leather. So they do pay a lot of attention to their add-ons, and I think they're a company that understands this aspect of flight simulation. So it's not just about creating an add-on or having it there and putting a price tag on it and start making money, but it's really about creating a high fidelity add-on. And by the way, even if the depth of system simulation is not there, but you create an add-on that looks good, feels good, sounds good, I trust that people are going to make an investment in it. And that's because it really does provide you with that immersion, and you feel like you're flying the real thing. Now, of course, there is the minority of us who look for study level, and they want to really understand and study the aircraft, read the manual. There are, of course, some of those as well. Omer, hello, my friend. Welcome to the VVIP membership, my friend. Glad to have you here, and welcome. I very much appreciate your support, sir. Alex, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here. That is very true. That is very true, Carl. The CPU is the single most important thing for flight sim today. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some nice wing views. I'm going to take a very short break, guys, so I'm going to leave you with this wing view, and I will take a very short break, and I will be right back. And I am back, folks. Let's take a look here. About 200 nautical miles for top of descent, so we're getting pretty close now to our destination. And let's see, what have I missed? Welcome, Danny, to the Q8 Pilot channel. Thanks for your subscription. Jack R, hello, my friend. Happy holiday to you. Steve, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Really, freezing rain, huh? It's actually pretty cold in Kuwait today. Surgeon 007, happy holidays to you. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it very much. Well, so, 2022. In 2022, I think the channel has done very well in terms of growth. And I will tell you one thing that I've learned throughout my, studying YouTube and the new algorithm. Yeah, the channel got affected somehow by the new algorithm. But when I compare the channel views, and that's what matters, by the way, if you have a YouTube channel and you have over 50,000 subscribers, then really the number of subs doesn't really matter too much. What really matters is the number of views. And I think in terms of the views, the channel has had a lot of growth over the past year. The channel has grown in terms of the subs as well. So all in all, I am very pleased with where the channel is going in terms of its growth. And for me, I don't pay much attention really to how many subs and how many views I got, other than just to kind of tailor the content for you guys, because I think it's important that I do that and continue to create content that is useful for you guys. I have received a lot of sponsorship offers from a lot of companies. Some companies to just kind of do an ad, like insert an ad or do something like that, and I've declined just about all of them. And there are very few that I've accepted. One, of course, of which is the AnyBuilds partnership. I think they're a great company, and I've been working with AnyBuilds for a very long time, long before they became, very, kind of very famous, and before they started even development for the Microsoft platform. And yeah, I do like their products. I do like their eye for detail. I do like the quality of the add-on that they bring to both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that's been the kind of the highlight in terms of the sponsorships for the channel. I've had, of course, also a partnership with MK Studios, with MX Designs, Time Models. So some of the Aerosoft has been also providing me with some of their add-ons to kind of showcase on the channel. So yeah, all in all, I think the channel has done very well. But I want to thank, of course, all the partners that have helped the Q8 Pilot channel grow. But I think the biggest thank you I owe is to all of you guys, the channel members, friends, and followers, for your outstanding support throughout the years, and especially in 2022. There were many times where, I kind of felt, unmotivated or not very inspired to do things. But believe me, guys, when I read your kind comments and your kind words, it just really gives me the impetus to do more and to really pay attention and to investigate, to learn, to analyze things, and to create content that you guys like, content that one entertains you, but also that is useful for you and that helps you make decisions as to you know, what add-ons to invest in, what hardware to invest in, and what to avoid. And I hope that I have been successful in doing that for you guys. Aside from that, Amber Smith, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. I wish you the same, my friend, for both you and your family. Xcraft ERJ family is always a good option for regional flying. Absolutely. You made great content. You deserve the support. Well, thank you very much, Steph. Appreciate it. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you very much, Brick, for your kind words there. I appreciate it. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Happy holidays, Alex, and Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thank you very much, Alex. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. NM Flyer Robin, thank you very much, my friend. And the same goes to you. I wish you a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I hope that 2023 is filled with happiness, with prosperity for all of you. I wish I could give each one of you some sort of a gift from the Q8 Pilot channel. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do that, but I try my best to run, giveaways every now and then as means of appreciation for all of you guys. So what to expect in 2023? Well, for one, I do want to work on the channel graphics. So I do want to create a brand new intro and outro for the channel. I also want to work a little bit on the on my streaming panel and things like that. I want to introduce maybe a face cam or a cam that looks over my equipment, so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing, not just from the sim perspective, but also from the hardware perspective. My only problem is I have a very confined space in my office for everything to fit in, especially with my new multi-headed, multi-legged beast of a PC, which occupies about 1/3 of the desk now. So yeah, but I am definitely going to work on that. I have decided that I will not be doing any track IR or Tobii eye tracker. They are just not practical when streaming. I can use them for making videos, but they're not practical for streaming whatsoever. So that is not going to be there for live streaming. Is anyone to the CRJ from Airsoft good? Is it? I think it's decent, Captain Ray. It's not bad. It's probably one of the better aircraft by Airsoft. Captain Geo, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. I sure do hope so that 2023 will even be will bring much more to the flight sim community in terms of software, hardware, and just a better experience. Here's a look at the outside, and we're flying over the ocean now, heading over to the Fiji Islands, and to be exact, to Nadi Airport. What a lovely livery. It's really brilliant. I love it. Very, very nice. And by the way, we still have our friendly... There you go, the Parallel 42 Flow Pro. And we can click here on the weather. And how cool is that? We can take a look at that. This is the live weather right now, minus 74 Celsius. Pretty cool, huh? Portal. And my online friends are there. Cedar Mountain. And this is us right there. Very, very cool. Takes a bit of time to... There we go. That's much better. You can see exactly where we're flying. It's a nifty little tool, I think. I know a lot of people came on that stream and said it's a no-buy, it's a ridiculous add-on, it's not useful, it's this, it's that. And I disagree with those comments. One comment that was very interesting is he said, why would you need the port feature, so where you can be ported to somewhere else? That's highly unrealistic. And the realistic way, in his opinion, is to end the flight and select an airport and start there. To him, that was the realistic. And my reply was, is that really realistic? Is it realistic that you end the flight in mid-flight, you decide you hit the escape button, and then you go and select a new airport and start a new flight? Is that realistic? I mean, it's not much. This add-on, the wheel by Parallel 42, was not meant to add realism. It's meant to make your experience more pleasant flying the sim, and to give you more, more functionality to customize your experience. And yeah, it's not meant to be like a realistic thing or add realism to the experience. Just like the Microsoft toolbar is, which appears here and just really breaks the immersion every time you move the mouse to, when you do, for example, this, then you see the toolbar coming. It just really pisses me off. So yeah, I mean, I do understand that some people are not going to like it. For some people, it's not going to work. But in my view, it is just the Swiss knife of Microsoft Flight Simulator. An excellent, excellent add-on. IFR Captain, Merry Christmas to you, my friend, and Happy Holidays. I really am very thankful for you guys for being here on this Christmas Eve. I really thank you very much for that. We are, by the way, getting closer to the top of descent, 111 nautical miles. And let's take a look here at, I'm not sure which islands that we're flying over now, but this is a really fantastic scene. And by the way, I've changed the color preset. I'm using, I've changed the color preset for Microsoft Flight Simulator to make it look that way. But yeah, we are flying over some islands there. Not sure which islands. I really hope that in 2023 we'll see the inclusion of proper radar system for the PMDG. Sim Aviator, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. And just quickly here, let's take a look at how many do we have in the... let me see here. Let me refresh this page and see how many we have in the giveaway so far. All right, let's take a look. So far, we have... gee, that's a lot of people. Yeah, we have 68 users, 68 entries into the giveaway. So actually, that is not much, and which means, by the way, that everyone has a greater chance of winning, which is cool. Any chance we will see you at the Flight Sim Expo in June? Absolutely, I will be there. Len Sparrow 67, hello my friend, welcome aboard, glad to have you here with us. Spawn Colber, welcome aboard my friend. May 7 Day, welcome aboard. Minecraft 64, welcome aboard my friend. How to enter, just type exclamation ho ho ho. Alright. We are looking good, 92 nautical miles, so let's start prepping the aircraft for our approach into Nadi. We're going to come down here and select the legs page. As you can see, the initial approach altitude is 3,000 feet, and so we're going to reset the MCP altitude to 3,000 feet. Right, 3,000. is now set. Right, 3000 is set. We're going to go to the approach reference. As you can see, there is no ILS frequency or anything like this. It's an RNAV approach. So we're going to select, I believe, runway 9. Runway 09 is, I think we'll do flaps 40 today. We'll do flaps 40. I think the runway is a bit short, runway 09. So we'll do flaps 40, and we'll add 5 knots to 132. That's 137. Oops. All right, that's 137. All right, and we're going to stick that here. And now we have the speed set. You can see the reference speed here in green, 40 and 137. And we are now ready for the descent into Nadi in approximately 82 nautical miles. Flight for Fun channel, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cabin. And I really like the cabin. I think they've done a good job with the cabin. Yeah. Here, let's take a look here. Fiji. Very nice. Look at that. Beautiful looking engine. I really like their livery a lot. Very, very nice. Oh, look at that. Welcome to Fiji Airways. Very nice. Overall, very nice cabin. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Nicely done. Look at this cockpit. Beautiful. All right, finally we can see the top of descent mark here. Fiji sounds pretty nice right now. Yeah, the weather looks pretty nice, so hopefully we'll have a nice approach. Runway 09, by the way, is the nicest approach at the Nadi airport, as you will approach the airport from the ocean. So it makes for a very spectacular approach into the island. So I think we're lucky that we got runway 09 today. So yeah. Dilara, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us, and good luck to you on the giveaway. Brandon, good luck to you on the giveaway, my friend. Very nice skies, scattered clouds, and everything is looking pretty good. Here's a quick look at the outside. Brilliant. I love the 737 cockpit. And today I was examining the Zibo mod after the latest update, and I tell you guys, the Zibo 737 remains to be one of the very best add-ons for flight simulation, and it is free. Aviation Lover, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Hello, is the Captain Sim 777 with this salty mod compatibility still flyable? I don't know. But I will tell you one thing, I do not recommend the Captain Sim aircraft. It's just really bad. Really, really bad. So I think save your money for something else. There are some excellent add-ons, by the way, for Microsoft Flight Simulator, such as the FlySimware Cessna Chancellor, the SimWorks Studios, the Kodiak SimWorks Studios. There is the Wilga, which happens to be one of my new favorites, really, the PZL Wilga. I've done a stream on that aircraft a few days ago, and it is really an outstanding a little bush plane for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I love the bush planes in MSFS. Yeah, I think what MSFS, so the VFR experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator is really second to none, and you can truly fly VFR simply because of the the photoreal textures, the actual experience. Things look like they are in the real world, and so you are able to fly just like you'd fly in the real world when you're flying VFR. Right, looking good. The clouds just really are sensational in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just really, really good. What do you think about the Vision Jet for MSFS? That would be the Vision Jet. Is that by FlightFX? If you are referring to the FlightFX Vision Jet, I think it is an outstanding add-on. It just really receives the highest commendation from the Q8 Pilot channel. If you are referring to the one by FlightFX, it's excellent. I highly recommend it, and it's not priced. It's not expensive or anything. I think it's in my opinion, I think it's slightly underpriced for all the features that it comes with. But I think they really priced it well. They developed it well. I think it's an excellent, really excellent add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Didn't notice any changes to handling PMDG after today's update. No, I haven't. It's safely, you would be very safe, McKing, to buy that aircraft, and I give you my assurance that you will like it. You will definitely like it a lot. How about the Honda Jet? The Honda Jet is another brilliant aircraft as well. It needs some work, but overall, I think it's an excellent aircraft as well. I probably give it an 8 out of 10. The Honda Jet it's distributed by FlightFX, developed by Marwan Gharib. So yeah, I probably give it an 8 out of 10. Excellent add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Mr. Martini, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Any progress update on a FlyPad edition for this plane? It's coming. I just don't know when, but it's definitely coming. Right, if we look here, the top of descent is coming up very soon. We can see our 20 nautical mile range now, but remember I have this set to 80 nautical miles, so that's why we're able to see it. We can see the 20 and the 10 nautical mile range that we've created around runway 09er at Nadi. And again, guys, Nadi Airport is developed by iniScene, which is the sort of the scenery department of iniBuilds, the Q8 Pilot official partners. Right, here we go, and top of descent is now in 18 nautical miles. Are you using Flow? Yes, I am using Flow. I think more important stuff is the weather radar. Yeah, definitely. The weather radar is very, very essential. Look at that scene. I mean, those clouds look so real. Just this whole, you know, it's very hard to tell this apart from real life. It looks so real. Let's go to the other side. Here's the first officer's side. Again, a really brilliant looking scene. You know, I never thought that we'd be able to fly PMDG in Microsoft Flight Simulator with absolutely maximum settings. That is something, that idea never really crossed my mind until DLSS 3 came about, and you know, the frame generation in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So by the way, I'm on DLSS 2 with frame generation. I'm not using DLSS 3. I was flying to New York yesterday and hit bad icing thanks to the weather radar. Had a rough ride. Yeah. Yeah, there are no higher clouds. That's right. But I think, by the way, in X-Plane 12, that's one of the big things in X-Plane 12 is the weather. You'll be able to see weather at any altitude. You'll see the clouds at any altitude, and it's very, very accurate. I don't know how they're doing it, but whatever they're doing very well. Right, top of descent in just less than 1 nautical mile, and we should see the aircraft beginning the descent towards Nadi, and there we go. And we have now, ladies and gentlemen, begun our descent towards our destination, Nadi Airport in the Fiji Islands. Very excited really to fly there today. And I think you guys will really enjoy that scenery once we land at Nadi. And let's switch very quickly here to external view and take a look at our surroundings. Look at that, guys. That is just beautiful. All right, we continue our descent, and we are, let's see, 69 nautical miles from the next end. Hopefully it'll be sufficient for us to descend. So we need to descend to 3,000. That's 27. It might not be exactly sufficient, but we'll see what happens. Wow, look at that. By the way, we are now flying over the Fiji Islands here. Let's take a look here. So this is actually the Fiji Islands. So we're flying over the island now. And by the way, they're very famous for their very healthy water, drinking water. I always buy, you know, the water from Fiji Islands. It's more expensive, of course, but it's very good. I remember during a Harvard course that I went to, one of the cases that we studied during that course at Harvard was about Fiji Islands, the production of water in the island. Haven't seen the Mad Dog on your channel. I have done a number of flights, actually, with the Mad Dog. Just since the new build, you are right. Since I've upgraded my PC, or since I've actually built a new PC, I haven't downloaded the Mad Dog, and I probably need to do that because I know it has received an update recently. So maybe time for me to download it and start flying it again. Today I heard something like Flight Sim Studios E-Jets will going to use Asobo's LNAV. Does anyone know about this? No, I have no clue. Q8, why are you using DLSS2 instead of DLSS3? I'm new to this and got the same specs PC as you do. Well, so DLSS3 involves using the so with NVIDIA DLSS3, when you enable it, the visual quality deteriorates a little bit. So I prefer to remain on DLSS2 with frame generation only. So I use TAA for anti-aliasing rather than NVIDIA DLSS. It's just much better in terms of visual quality. Look at that scene. Wow, that looks really nice. I'm going to turn this on to 40. Still looking good. So 3,000, that's 20, we need 60. I think we're a little bit, by the way, too high. But hopefully we can correct that. Maybe I'll decrease the speed a little. Let's see here. We are 41, 25, 14. That's our 3,000. We need to be at 10,000 here. That's in about 30 nautical miles, so yeah, I think we're fine. Just a tad too high. No, so is DLSS2 Direct 12 beta? Yeah. So you need to be on DirectX 12, and then you are basically on DLSS 2. No, you cannot do DirectX 11 with frame generation. You cannot do that. For frame generation to work, you have to be on DX 12. Right, we're getting close now to our destination. Make a 360 turn that will allow you to continuously... I think we are fine for now. But if we feel that it's, you know, not sufficient, then that's what we'll do. But for now, I think we're good. So here, if you look here, so we need to be at 10,000 at Vibex, okay? We are currently at 19,000, so that's 9,000 feet that we need to clear. So 9 times 3, that is 27, all right? And we have exactly 27 nautical miles. So if you add the 10 nautical miles additional for contingency, then we are a tad too high. But I think overall, I think we're doing okay. We are kind of descending at a high rate, but I think we're good there. Yeah. We're looking okay. Hopefully we can butter this landing today. It should work, Raul, yeah. All right, we're getting close to our destination now. We're looking good. Some strange things going on there. And you'll eventually get those at... Alright, so obviously we are a bit too high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to vertical speed. I'm going to reduce our speed to 220 knots. Right, and I'm going to extend the speed brakes. I'm going to allow the aircraft to decelerate. Yeah, all right. And maybe we can increase the vertical speed. So we're going to descend at, yeah, we'll leave it there until we are clear. Right, we're correcting ourselves now. We're still outside. We're very close to the 20 nautical mile range. So definitely a good idea to reduce our speed and continue the descent. Let's hope I don't forget the FCR to record the landing. I got MSFS 2020 and Thrustmaster Officer Pack for Christmas, and the game is downloading. Enjoy! Happy flying, my friend. So our final approach speed today is 137. All right. And as you can see, 5.5 nautical miles to reach 10,000 feet. So I think we're doing okay. Right, I think we're on the right altitude now. Here's the turn. And we're approaching 10,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and turn on the lights, runway turn off lights. And everything else here looks good. Right, we can reduce our rate of descent to about 1,400 feet per minute. About 6,000 feet to go, and this is the 20 nautical miles. So if we add 20 and 10, that's about 30 nautical miles. So 30 to 36 times 3. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. All right, standard barrel reference, and there we go. 2988. Let's take a look and see if there are any restrictions. We're going to start lowering our speed. So I'm going to go to 205 knots. Not sure what that white area is there. Could be the airport area, I'm not sure. Right, and let's go to 1,300 feet per minute. That is more than likely the airport, but I'm not sure why it's looking white. Looks another immersion breaker right there. Again, until this day we have issues with Microsoft. So, yeah. Plastic float sim. Lots of ocean. Guess so. Q8, when you switch between map and plan mode, on the knob, click the center button. It shows the descent rate and stuff. Really is useful. Yeah. So this one here, you're referring to this one. Here, yeah. So that is very useful. I agree. All right. Let's do this 20. And that's the 20 nautical mile range. Let's increase our rate of descent just a little bit. Right, and if we look here, now it's starting to load as we approach the area. See? Yeah. All right, let's start reducing our speed to 180 knots. That's the decel point right there. Not sure why we get that. All right, I'm going to go to 1,000 feet per minute now. Hopefully we'll get that loaded before we arrive, because that doesn't look good at all. All right, we're almost there, and right after the decel point we will engage FCR to record our approach into the airport. That's like an immersion breaker big time. Right, we are approaching 3,000 feet, 1,000 feet to go. Speed check. Flaps 5. Right, we're going to reduce our speed to 170 knots. Right, we are at 3,000, the initial approach altitude. As you can see, we are flying now on the 10 nautical mile range, so that's the approach into Nadi. And we can reduce our speed further to 163 knots. Final approach speed today is 137 knots, and we're going to be doing flaps 40. All right, right, let's configure. We're going to put the auto brakes on number 2. Engine selectors to continuous. And all the lights are on. Everything is looking good here on the overhead panel. Let's go ahead and arm the speed brake. Speed brake is armed. Excellent. Let's bring up our wheel and go to FCR. And we're going to start, let's connect first. All right, let's record. And we're going to call this file, let's see here. Let's call it NFFN. Right, we are recording now. Is it recording? It pauses a little bit and then comes back. All right, so it's recording. Perfect. You can remove it. Just look at that, guys. Wow. My favorite view of all times is the wing view. All right. We are looking good. Flaps 5, 160. Final approach speed is 137. We are at 3,000. We will maintain 3,160 knots until established. And we're going to put the range on 10. As you can see now, this is the 10 nautical mile radius that we've created. And the runway is to our right, so the airport is somewhere over there now. Somewhere there is the airport. So it should be interesting approach as we make the turn towards the airport. Butter on the runway today. I certainly hope so. Look at those clouds. We're almost there now. A tad too low, but that's okay. About 700 feet lower than we should for this sector, but that's okay. Just a beautiful, beautiful approach into Nadi and the Fiji Islands on this Christmas Eve. What a treat. Look at that. All right, let's reset our view. And we'll worry about the views later on after we land. All right, getting closer now. And by the way, today we're flying in real time and real weather. And our turn is now imminent. Right, and we're going to engage the approach button here. Single channel. Glide slope is active. Localizer captured. Let's go ahead and lower the landing gear. Speed check, flaps 15. Flaps 15 is set. We are looking good. What a spectacular approach into Nadi Airport. All right, folks, we are cleared to land. Right, and we're going to reduce speed check flaps 25. Right, looking good. Almost there now. Very nice island. Very nice place to visit. And of course, we're going to take a look at the airport once we land. All right, I have the runway in sight. I'm going to start reducing our speed to our final approach speed of 137 knots. 137 is set. Speed check, flaps 30. Speed check, flaps full. Right, 1,000 feet. Let's disconnect the autopilot. My aircraft. Auto throttle disengaged. Definitely some wind there. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nadi Airport in the Fiji Islands. Two knots, manual braking. It was indeed a very short runway. Wow, what a beautiful approach into this island. Bit of a floater there, but it's all right. I hope you guys didn't really mind that much. Let's begin retracting our flaps. Just look at how beautiful this airport is and all the custom vegetation. Again, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Nadi Airport in the Fiji Islands by iniScene. Just look at that. And we'll take the next taxiway right here. Looks like there are some we do have some AI traffic there. Wow, look at this, guys. What a beautiful sight of the airport. Look at that. Just beautiful. We'll park right after this Fiji. Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, we can park there. That's fine. What a beautiful airport. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's set the parking brake. And now, before we shut down the engines, let's take a look at the replay. So we're going to bring up our friendly Pro Flow, and we're going to bring up FCR. We're going to say stop, and now we can load our flight, which is NFFN. All right, and let's see, why is it not loading? All right, here we go. It's loaded now, and let's hit play. Right.
Positive rate of climb.
I think that's a bit too much, so let's come back here. And let's see here. Bring it back here. Yeah, I think that's good. Right, let's play. What do you guys think? I think it's really cool, huh? That looks amazing. And you can see the wind here as we came into land, and I was struggling a little bit with the wind. Look at that approach, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful sight. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? Merry Christmas, Stefan. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thank you very much for your kind words, Stefan. Appreciate it. Right, let's do a quick... let's go back here. And we'll bring it back just right about before we landed. Guys, look at this... here, look at that. Look at this scene here. Wow. All right, let's play. And here is a better look at the airport, and of course we're going to take a look at the airport in just a second once the aircraft again parks again. But this was overall, I think this was a really fun flight in a in a place in the world that I haven't seen before. So I'm kind of very glad that we did this flight today. And it was really cool. And just look at this scenery, guys. Look at the detailed vegetation, how everything is placed here. Of course, I haven't been to the airport in real life, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. And we'll take a detailed look in just a few moments here at the airport. Very nice airport. If you go back a few minutes. Has been very absolutely, Stefan. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed having you guys with me. I enjoyed all the interaction, all the as I normally do with you guys. You really keep me entertained, by the way, as much as I entertain you guys. So it goes both ways. Hector, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. I didn't know you were with us, so welcome aboard. Good luck to you on the giveaway. Just really a breathtaking airport by iniScene for Microsoft Flight Simulator. What a beautiful place to be. I think I have got to add this place to my bucket list because it looks absolutely gorgeous. Maybe next time we'll fly from Fiji Islands to Auckland in New Zealand. I think that would be really nice to do that. And I'll return towards the gate. Alright, I'm going to bring up flight control replay real quick. Alright, I'll just wait for the brake. Alright, and we'll remove it. Brakes are set, and what we can do now is turn on the APU. Now, if you don't turn off, if you don't remove or disconnect flight control replay, it would continue to loop. So we didn't want to do that. So we're just going to start the APU, and we can actually turn off landing lights. I'm going to turn off lights, and we can put this to steady. Right, the APU is coming up. All right, and let's see here. Right, the gens are on the buses are on the APU gen, and we're going to turn on the APU bleed. Engine bleeds are off, and we can now kill the fuel. And we'll leave this pack on high. We can turn off the isolation valve. Actually, we can put this on open, and we can leave that, and we can now turn off the passenger seatbelt signs, and we are pretty much ready to let our passengers go. So let's bring up our GSX. And request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Do you want to reposition at the default position? No. Right, here we go. And now we have the jetway coming to deboard the passengers. Excellent. All right, let's take a look at the airport, guys, real quick. And this is, again, iniScene Nadi Airport, and just look at the beautiful rendition of this airport. It looks like this is the Fiji Airlines hangar right there. Look at all the details there inside the hangar. Very nice airport clutter. It looks like some construction going on here. And the rest of the terminal area, and you can see some folks standing here and just kind of looking at the aircraft. It would be really nice to have something like this at every airport, to just kind of be there and look at the aircraft. Very, very nice. And look at the beautiful vegetation here, and how they've placed everything. Nadi Airport, that's the entrance to the airport. Traffic lights. Let me slow this down just a little bit. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I think that's better, so you can take a good look at the airport. I think it's a bit too slow. Right, that's good. Here we go. That's the entrance to the airport. Fiji is open for happiness. Yay! Let's all go there and be happy, guys. And here's the parking area, the parking lot. Again, look at all the trees, just so beautiful. What a breathtaking looking airport there. And it's Nadi Airport, and that would be the main terminal. You can see all the nice flowers, the nice palm trees. Just really very, very nice airport. What do we have there before we go into the terminal? Ah, looks like it's a restaurant. Look at that. Yeah. Looks like a small canteen or a restaurant there. And it looks like those guys just arrived or waiting for a ride. And let's go to international departures. Again, you can see that the airport interior is modeled, and with the proper signage everywhere. That looks really nice. Really, really nice. And that's the departures, it looks like. Do we have anything there? Nothing there. And there you have it. Here's the control tower. Again, nicely modeled control tower. And we can look at our plane there deboarding. passengers are kind of flying. I think the GSX profile isn't set up correctly for this airport, but I think you get the idea. Wow, very nice airport. All in all, beautiful rendition of the airport, and really a fun destination to fly to. Very beautiful. It makes for a really very immersive and fun approach, especially runway 09er as you come through the ocean towards the island, and it looks just absolutely fantastic. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you've enjoyed this stream as much as I did. It was definitely a lot of fun, with a nice challenging landing at the end at a very short runway. By the way, runway 02 is a much longer runway, and the time has come for us now to find out who has won the giveaway. And for the giveaway, folks, what you need to do is, whoever the winner is today, what you need to do is you need to send an email to info@q8pilot.com with the following information: your full name, your email address, your full shipping address, and a phone number where the courier can contact you for delivery. The order will more than likely come to you via DHL, depending on where you are in the world, and it will be shipped from Amazon. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and enter the raffle. All right, let's go to here, and we are, I believe the entries are now closed. So close the entries. All right, no more fans can enter the giveaway. All right. Right, let me refresh that. I'll give you the final count of how many we have in total, and then we'll do the draw. All right, let's see here. All right, so we have a total of 129 total users or total members, subscribers that have entered into this giveaway. And what we're going to do now is pick the winner, ladies and gentlemen. So let's unfasten the seat belts and get ready. And the winner is going to be picked in 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. And the winner is Captain Mark. Captain Mark, congratulations. If you are here with us, please identify yourself. Captain Mark has won. Congratulations to Captain Mark. Please do identify yourself, Captain Mark, if you are still with us. Otherwise, unfortunately, I will have to forfeit. Captain Mark is here. Hello, Captain Mark. Congratulations. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you, my friend. And Captain Mark, all I need from you is to send your details as I've indicated just a few moments ago. Congratulations to you on winning the Q8 Pilot giveaway here on the channel during our live stream here of iniScene Fiji or Nadi Airport. This brings us really to the closure, ladies and gentlemen, of this rather long stream, but enjoyable stream, I must say. I want to thank you. Well, I will be streaming. I will probably take the next couple of days off, and I will resume again on Tuesday with an Explain stream. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. For those of you who celebrate the occasion, I hope that you spend it with your loved ones in peace and happiness. All my love to all of you guys all over the world. Again, I want to thank you for making my experience on the Q8 Pilot channel worthwhile. It's been quite a journey, and we'll talk more about that in the next stream. But until then, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in. and bye-bye for now.